Hey, what's the deal with all this as a service stuff?
What you mean, like software and platform as a service?
Yeah, those, but there's also a whole bunch of others. Functions as a service, database as a service, even infrastructure and storage as a service.
Wait, what are those?
Okay, so it helps to think of it as levels of how much you want a third party cloud provider to handle how you develop your apps. The lowest level is storage as a service, where you only use the cloud service to store files like images or PDFs.
So, database as a service is where you store your entire database on the cloud, like usernames, users, passwords, right?
Exactly. Next, we have functions as a service. If you break down an application into individual microservices, then you break down each of those microservices into modular pieces of code. You get functions. Functions as a service lets you trigger functions based on events.
Okay, so infrastructure as a service is when the cloud provider handles a bunch of IT stuff like storage, networking, and servers through virtual machines.
Then we get to platform as a service, where even more stuff is hosted for you by the cloud provider. You can build, test, deploy, and manage your software all on the cloud. Easy, right?
Not as easy as software as a service, where the entire application is hosted on the cloud. It's pretty much a ready to use software that you can literally access on your web browser.
That's a lot of info. Found that interesting? Well, what should we discuss next? Drop a comment while we're still at Black Hat and we'll get you the answers.